High School Leopards and your Warren G. Harding Lady Raiders. Robert, the Raiders look to improve to a 1-1 season tonight. How do they do it?
Just through the play of their starters. Kamara and Faith need to have good games tonight.
We're now ready for our starting lineups, starting with the visiting Leopards. Sharday Williamson, number 1, a senior, will start for the Leopards. Number 5, Dahlia Watson, will also start. She's a senior. Freshman, number 11, Demi Watson. Senior, number 20, Gabriel Joseph. Sienna Smith, freshman.
3 seniors and 2 freshmen. Love these pregame rituals for the Lady Raiders.
And now here come the Lady Raiders, starting 5. Starting at guard, junior, number 0, Kamara Bender. Starting at guard, number 2, Diamond Phillips. Starting at guard, number 3, Alicia Williams. Number 21, Michaela Powell will start for the Raiders. And number 22, Faith Birch. Robbie, the Raiders will look to get the ball to their star, Faith Birch.
Yes, they will. They definitely will. Faith, I'm sure, will dominate down low as usual.
The Raiders are coached by Mr. Frank Caputo and Mr. Michael Notar. The Raiders take the floor. We're just about ready for tip-off.
Let's see if the Raiders can win this tip and start off with the early points. Cam, what do you think the key is to victory for the Raiders tonight?
Well, like you said, Robbie, it's just going to come in the flow of the offense. Their starters really got to show out. Faith Birch wins the tip. It's the number 2, Diamond Phillips. Kicks it out to Bender. Bender for 3, no good. The rebound is controlled by the Leopards. Big long pass to number 11, Demi Watson. Watson to the rim. She's going to be fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Raiders went for the 3 early. You hate to see a foul on the first possession defensively.
Watson's first free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. 1-0 Leopards. Leopards are pressing. Here's Phillips. Over to Bender. Bender through the lane. Right-handed layup is no good. The rebound is put back. Kamara Bender with the putback. 2-1 Raiders.
Good job getting second effort points there for Kamara.
Ball goes into the post. Good fast break points there for the Leopards.
Gonna need some more hustle defense. Can't allow easy baskets.
There's the big pass. Leopards trapping. It's gonna be a jump ball It'll go to the Leopards with the possession aerial. Leopards to inbound. Long pass. No good.
They're taking some deep shots early. Leopards are not afraid of that long pass.
Skips through the lane. We've got a foul. It'll be on the no, we've got a travel. Raider ball underneath. Faith Birch will handle the inbound pass.
The Leopards are really attacking on long balls. Looks like the Raiders are going to have to play fast-paced defense to keep up with that.
This is Phillips. Over to Michaela. Stolen by the Leopards. Another long pass. The Leopards out in fast break. The layup, left-handed layup is good.
Easy fast breaks layups
and
just kill a team.
It's 5-2 Leopards with 6:40 remaining in the first quarter.
Let's see if the Raiders can slow
Here's
down.
Phillips. Phillips over to Bender on the right wing. Bender to Birch. Birch in the post. Birch wants a foul, but she won't get it. Here come the Leopards in the fast break. Bounce pass, can't be handled. But the Leopards save it. No, it'll go out of bounds on the baseline. Raider ball.
I like Faith being aggressive there. It's a good job down low trying to battle for a basket.
The Raiders easily can dominate down low with that presence of Birch.
Yeah, just hopefully next time she looks to get out of a double team, maybe work a pass in.
Here's Phillips. It's over to Morris. Pass stolen by the Leopards.
I wonder if Brandon Morris has checked in the game and established a defensive presence.
That could be. With it now is number 5, Selena Williamson. Delia Watson with the ball. Leopards run the offense. Good hard pick set on the right wing. Down low, no good. Controlled by the Raiders.
Good board.
Here comes number 3, Alicia Williams. We got a foul on the floor. It'll be Raider ball. Underneath.
Ooh, bad timing for a foul. Camaro is wide open on the wing.
That's not a bad foul if you're the Leopards and with the Raiders in fast break.
Smart foul. Let's see if the Raiders can get back to their game plan here.
3 ball is no good. Leopards control the rebound. Here come the Leopards. It's number 5, Delia Watson. You heard a slap there. No foul called.
It looks as though the Raiders are going to have to get back to their offensive game plan.
Bender, right-handed jelly layup, and it'll be 5-4 Leopards.
That is a good basket for Camaro. That makes her 2 for 4 for the night.
5 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
5-4 Leopards.
Leopards being patient this time. Here's Cynthia Smith. Smith to Williamson. The 3 ball is no good. Phillips gets the rebound. Phillips looks to push the issue. Phillips through to the lane. Right-handed layup is good. 6-5 Raiders, 4:30 remaining.
Way to get the
and
first
there will
lead
be
of the
a
night on
timeout
nice
called by the Leopards.
Yeah, that was a good job of getting a nice move under the basket to try and establish a lead early. Way to get the first lead of the night.
Little back and forth. Both teams seem to be wanting to force the issue, Robbie.
Absolutely. I like the substitution bringing in Braden. Braden's really doing a great job of off-ball defense. Very physical player, not afraid to get shovey.
We want to shout out one of our Lady Raider basketball players. Number 42, Carly Heilman, last week was named AAC Player of the Week for her accomplishments on the soccer field. Congratulations, Carly Heilman.
Looks like the Raiders are going to run that same lineup.
On the floor for the Raiders is Morris, Birch, Phillips, and Williams. Also Alicia Williams.
Looks as though the Raiders are trying to sub in Nalita.
There looks to be a problem with the official in one of the substitutes. Looks like someone may be getting worked on. It's Kamara Bender. She'll come out on the floor for the Raiders.
For a second there, Nalita McQueen was on the sideline or in the out of bounds as if she was about to check into the game and sat back down now.
It'll be Leopards ball underneath their own basket. The Leopards bring it up the floor. It's number 22, Cynthia Smith. Smith drives left side. It's going to be a push on Morris.
That's the physical defense I was referring to.
The Leopards will have the ball underneath. Checking into the game is number 42, Carly Heilman, for number 20, Braden Morris.
Looks as though they don't want Morris getting in foul trouble early.
Long pass. The long two. It's tipped by Birch but controlled by the Leopards. Another three is airballed. It's going to be off the Leopards. It'll be Raider ball underneath their own basket. Heilman will handle the inbound. It'll be to Phillips. Phillips over to Bender. Bender. Here's Phillips in the corner. Drives baseline. Good dish to Heilman, and Heilman makes the layup. It's 8-5 Raiders. 4 minutes left in the first.
That's the down low presence we were talking of. Now with Carly and Birch in, they really seemed like they could dominate down low as they got an easy layup there.
The twin towers for the Raiders down low.
The speed of Phillips is what really generated that basket.
Here goes a steal by Bender. She's going to get on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll go to the Raiders with the possession arrow. Heilman to inbound. Looks like it'll go to Phillips. Here's Bender. Bender over to Phillips. Phillips, the three-pointer in the right-hand corner. It's good.
Nice shot. Very, very nice shot.
11-5 Raiders.
Phillips seems to be on her game early.
Good give and go by the Leopards. Right-handed drive. It'll be a foul. It'll be an offensive foul. The Raiders will have it underneath their own basket.
Looks as though the Raiders are playing much more aggressive and fast-paced on defense. Looks like they're doing a little bit more of press.
Now checking into the game for the Raiders is number 21, Michaela Powell, and number 4, Nalita McQueen. Now it's with Phillips. Phillips brings it up. Phillips to Bender. Bender to Powell. Back over to Phillips in the corner. Drives baseline. It's going to be a walk. Leopards ball underneath their own basket. 3:05 remaining in the first quarter.
I like the move of giving it to Phillips on the wing. She's very quick around the paint.
Never want to let a basketball player drive baseline. Euro step for the Leopards. It's no good. Tip by Heilman. Back with the Leopards in the right-hand corner. Drives baseline. It'll be a foul on Powell. The Leopards will shoot 2. Shooting 2 for the Leopards will be number 1, Sharda Williamson.
Leopards are 1 for 2 at the night at the charity line.
They got 11-5 Raiders, 2:49. First free throw is good from Williamson.
After being down early, this little run the Raiders went on was exactly what they needed.
Checking in to the game for the Raiders is number 22, Faith Birch, for number 42, Carly Heilman.
A lot of substitutions for these later Raiders. They like to stay fresh.
Williamson's second free throw shot is good. Birch gets the inbound in quickly to Phillips. Phillips looks to force the issue. It's to Bender in the corner. Bender, one dribble. Air ball. Powell can't get the rebound. It's back with the Leopards. Right-handed drive. She throws it out of bounds, and it'll be Raider ball.
Looks as if she was looking for a foul there. Not going to get that call.
Leopards ball underneath. Watson to inbound. Watson into the corner. Shot is no good. Rebound by the Leopards. The Leopards again have it in the corner. 3-point shot. No good. Rebound Birch. Over to Bender. Bender looks to force the issue. Bender, crossover move, skips through the lane. Good pass to Powell. She'll be fouled, and Michaela Powell will shoot 2 for the Raiders.
Nice job on the defensive end by Birch, getting the block to bounce the ball back out, and then getting the rebound to generate the offense.
Now shooting for the Raiders, number 21, Michaela Powell. 11-7 Raiders, 2:15 remaining in the quarter. Powell's first free throw shot is no good. Checking into the game is India Phillips. Second free throw shot, no good. Powell goes over the 2 for the line. Here come the Leopards. Baseline drive. Layup is good.
Nice move by the Leopards there.
Raiders look to answer. Here comes Phillips. Phillips, the pass to Powell. Powell underneath. No good. Birch gets the rebound. Offensive rebound. Here comes Phillips down the lane. Good pass to Powell. And the 2 teams fight for it. It'll be a travel on the Leopards. It'll be Raider ball underneath.
Nice offensive rebound there by Birch. Really saved the possession.
That'll help when the Raiders can get second and third opportunities to score.
Absolutely. If you're not making your shots on first attempt, getting a second and third shot, especially in a close game like this, it's such a difference maker.
The inbound goes to Birch. Birch in the post. Turnaround jumper, no good. Powell fights for the rebound, but can't get it. Here come the Leopards. Here's Williamson. Williamson slows it down. It's Watson. Watson, crossover move. Tries to skip through the lane. It'll be a reach-in foul on the Raiders. Leopards ball.
Now, if you notice on the offensive end, when Birch is down low and she gets that double team, even if she doesn't make the shot attempt, it makes it to where the Raiders have a chance at an easy offensive rebound. So it's a real benefit having Birch down low.
Watson to inbound. Almost stolen by Phillips. Kick out to the corner. And
Nice
here we go.
steal.
It's stolen by Powell. Powell all by herself. Right-handed layup is good. 13-9 Raiders.
Very nice steal. Way to read the pass. Smart IQ.
It's with number 5, Watson. Watson slowing the game down for the Leopards. Pass almost goes into the backcourt.
She tried wide in and out after seeing the
Back
steal
to
of last
Watson.
possession.
Here's Dixon. Cross-court pass to Watson. Watson gets a pass in down low. It's going to bounce around the rim and no good. Raiders get the rebound. It's Bender. Here comes Bender forcing the issue. Bender on the fast break. Right-handed layup is good. It's going to be. Oh, no. The official calls an offensive foul. Didn't look like the Leopards were set there, Robbie.
Not from my view.
Checking into the game for the Raiders is number 42, Carly Heilman, and number 20, Braden Morris for Birch and Powell.
This is that same defensive unit that you saw earlier in the game. This is the first time Morris and Heilman have been on the court together, and they both played good defensively early. Let's see how they play together.
It's Joseph. Back to Joseph. Joseph to number 11, Maya Griffin. Griffin back to Joseph. That's Smith, I'm sorry. Three-pointer is good.
The Leopards are not going to take this, are not going to go away anytime soon. They're definitely fighting.
Phillips over to Bender. Bender tries to get it back to Phillips. Phillips controls it. Over to Bender. Bender for 3. No good. The long rebound goes out of bounds, and it'll be Leopards ball.
7 seconds left to see if the Leopards are able to get a lead going into the second quarter.
7 seconds left. Score is 13-12 Raiders. They roll the ball in. It's with number 11, Demi Watson.
3.
There's number 22, Cynthia Smith. 1 second left.
At the buzzer.
At the buzzer is no good. And
Good
the
job.
Raiders will take a 13-12 lead into the second quarter.
Good job with the Raiders not allowing them to get a lead going into the second quarter. That's such a momentum shift. If they hit a shot there and take the lead, it's a very big shift in momentum, and it makes it to where it feels as if the Leopards are in control of the game. It looks as if both teams are doing a good job generating second and third chance opportunities, and that's something that each team actually needs to try preventing. It seems as if no defensive rebounds are being made.
And here in the home opener, Robbie, it looks like the Raiders have settled down since the game started.
Yeah, after being down 6-2 early, it's definitely good to come back and establish your offense. Diamond Phillips is really what did it. Very nice passes, very good attacking off the side. She does a good job of getting down in the lane and then making a nice read and pass.
We talked about the presence of Faith Birch. Even when she's not scoring, Robbie, she's making an impact on the game.
Yeah, because they feel as if they need to have two by her at all times, and it makes it to where other players have more lanes to go through.
We're just about ready to start the second quarter here.
Faith just commands the paint offensively. I wonder what the lineup will be for the Lady Raiders here in the second quarter.
Well, here come the Raiders in the second quarter. It looks like it'll be Birch, Bender, number 3, Alicia Williams, Morris, and Phillips. Here come the Leopards. It's with number 5, Delia Watson. Oh, wide open backdoor pass. It's tipped by Heilman, and Bender will take the loose ball. Long outlet pass to Phillips. Phillips, the layup is good.
Nice.
15-12 Raiders.
That's the offensive spark I was talking about in Phillips. A late read by the Leopards leads to easy points for the Raiders.
Leopards can't handle the pass. Here comes Phillips the other way. Phillips, the transition 3 is good.
It's good.
18-12 Raiders.
That is Phillips' 10th point of the night. She is feeling it right now. She's definitely loving the Palace on the home opener.
Here's Watson. Watson to Watson.
It's the Raiders' defense that has really allowed them to take control offensively.
Another steal by Phillips. Here comes Phillips all alone. Right-handed layup is good.
Make that 12 for the night.
20-12 Raiders.
The Raiders are forcing turnovers and definitely taking advantage on fast break baskets.
And the Leopards need a timeout. 6:55 remaining in the second quarter. 20-12 Raiders.
What a way to start the second quarter on a 7-0 run right now and generated 2 easy turnovers.
India Phillips already with 12 points.
Now you have to wonder, the Leopards on that opening possession, it looked as if she had a player down low and she makes the late read and the Lady Raiders benefit from it and take the steal.
Yeah, the Raiders definitely playing tough defense, Robbie. You know, most of those possessions there at the end of before the timeout were transition points.
Absolutely. The Raiders are not allowing easy baskets, and they're getting into passing lanes and disrupting everything. So they're trying to get hands on the ball, and then they're leading it to fast break points, and that's always a good thing. Very disciplined basketball right now for the Lady Raiders.
Raiders ready to resume action. Raiders bring out Bender, Birch.
They're going to stick with that same lineup. They're loving the 7-0 run right now.
It's Bender, Birch, Williams, Morris, and Phillips.
Guess they're saying if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Here comes Watson for the Leopards. Raiders come out in the 3-2 zone, 2-3 zone. Shot no good. Controlled by Morris.
Shown there.
Here comes Bender. Bender through the lane. She's going to be fouled. Bender will shoot 2.
Morris did a good job of getting into the passing lane, almost getting a hand on the ball, and then coming back and playing defense on the shot. Good job of not committing a foul there.
First shot is no good. Bender's second shot is no good. But it's
good
controlled by
rebound.
Williams. Over to Bender. Bender for 3. It looked like it was tipped. Here comes Watson for the Leopards. In transition, long pass, but it can't be handled. It'll be Raider ball.
They're not afraid to take that long shot. They continue to make deep passes. They were trying to get easy baskets.
The inbound goes to Phillips. Phillips brings it up. Back over to Williamson. Here's Bender. 15-footer, no good. Leopards take the ball. Here's Watson. Watson Over to Watson. Pass inside. Blocked by Birch.
Way to get a hand on the
Phillips
ball
tries
right
to get the loose ball, but you can't.
And that's
It's
the
back with
impact
the
of Faith
Leopards.
Birch.
No good from the Leopards. Loose ball. Out to Birch.
3-on-2.
Birch, Phillips in transition. Good pass to Bender. Great ball movement there from the Raiders, Robbie.
Absolutely. That's the passing of Phillips I was talking about. When she gets in the lane, she's not a selfish ball player. She definitely looks for her teammates.
Bender and Phillips man the top of the zone. Birch guarding her man closely. No good. Leopards get it inside. Right-handed hook, no good. Birch will get the rebound. Birch gets the outlet out to Phillips. Phillips, the 2-on-1. Pass to Bender. Bender the lay-in. No, is good.
Another assist for Phillips. And Birch with a great rebound defensively.
24-12 Raiders. 4:53 left to go in the first half.
The Raiders are on an 11-0 run right now.
Birch tries to get into the passing lane, but she's called for the foul.
Very aggressive defense for these Lady Raiders, and it's working out perfectly. I would definitely stick with this.
Checking in for the Raiders is Heilman, Powell, and McQueen. Sorry, I couldn't see her number. Watson inbound. She'll try and get it to Dixon. She's not open. It goes to number 1, Sharday Williamson. The three-pointer for Watson is no good.
It's off.
Another shot, no good. Another offensive rebound for the Leopards, and it goes. Raiders get it out quickly and look to catch them in transition. Here's Phillips through the lane. Left-handed jelly layup is good.
What a take for Phillips. She is definitely having a great night. A steal for Phillips.
26-14 Raiders. Another steal from Phillips, and it's good.
Oh, my God. Make that 16 for Phillips in the home opener. What a way to come home to the Palace for the Lady Raiders tonight.
Here come the Leopards, trying to claw back into the game. It'll be a deep three. That's no good. Off the hands of Heilman. The tip pass to number 32. Layup is no good. Phillips brings it up. The long pass to Bender. Bender will catch it. She throws it back to Powell. Powell can't handle it. It's now Powell has it. The look is no good. It'll be the Leopards. Watson will bring it up slowly. Leopards should look to slow down the game here, Robbie.
Maybe it's just me, but Phillips is looking just a little bit tired.
Three-pointer no good.
Look to get her out of the game anytime soon.
Bender forces the issue. The transition three, no good. Powell looks to save.
Nice save.
She gets it out to Phillips. Phillips drives. Floater is no good. Rebound loose. On the floor is number 4, and it'll be a jump ball. It'll stick with the Raiders.
Great hustle from Nolita McQueen there.
Checking back into the game is number 42. I'm sorry, checking out of the game is 42, Carly Heilman. Faith Birch, number 22, will check in. Phillips to inbound. It's Birch in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound for the Leopards.
Rebound.
Here's number 1, Williamson. Raiders look to trap out of the zone. Leopards with it. 15-footer is good from the elbow. The Leopards score their first 2 points in a while, Robbie.
Yeah, they're looking to kill this run of the Raiders right now.
Blocking foul. Raiders will shoot 2. It'll be Nolita McQueen. No, I'm sorry, Bender will shoot 2.
28-16, the Raiders have really generated offense in the second quarter. They went on that huge 13-0 run, and that's the first few points we've seen from the Leopards all quarter. You got to wonder if they're going to be able to claw back into this game.
Well, most of the points, Robbie, are transition points off of turnovers for the Raiders.
That's what that aggressive defense brings you.
Inbound pass goes inside. Easy bucket for McQueen. Leopards got lazy there defending down low.
Yeah, when you're playing against Nolita and Faith, you got to watch it. Down low, those girls like to dominate.
Raiders lead 30-16. 2:30 remaining in the half. Tip by Powell. The Leopards control it. Williamson hits a jumper.
The Raiders are all over these passing lanes. They're tipping everything.
Phillips is going to slow it down on the orders of Coach Caputo.
Absolutely. You're in control of the game right now. You play at your pace.
Leopards in a 2-3 zone. Here's Bender. Bender drives. Mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound by McQueen. It'll be a jump ball. It'll go to the Leopards with the possession arrow. Checking into the game for the Raiders is number 20, Braden Morris.
Leopards did a good job of fighting for that ball right now.
And number 3,
down by 12.
Alicia Williams.
Down by 12, you got to make aggressive plays like that for the Leopards. And she did a nice job of grabbing the ball and just making the steal.
Phillips guards her player closely. It's stolen, but the ball bounces out of bounds. Great defense there by Phillips.
Yet another steal for Phillips. The aggressive defense, they are going after the ball. They are not worried about it.
It goes into Williamson. Now with number 22, Cynthia Smith.
The strategy definitely seems to be working for the Raiders.
Williams looks to steal, but she doesn't get it.
Got a hand on it.
Pass inside. Stolen by the Raiders. Here comes Bender all alone. Left-handed layup is good. 32-18 Raiders, 1:30 remaining in the half.
Turnovers are killing the Leopards right now. If they want to have any hopes of coming back into this game, they got to eliminate the turnovers.
Raiders again in their 2-3 zone. Deep three from the Leopards. No good.
Faith Birch muscles for the rebound.
There'll be a foul. Faith Birch will go to the line. The Raiders are in the bonus. I'm sorry, the Raiders will take it out of bounds.
Braden Morris checked into the game for the Raiders.
Morris to inbound to Phillips. Phillips brings it up.
Phillips definitely has the hot hand right now all night for the Raiders.
Into the corner. Birch for 3. No good. Morris gets a rebound. Turnaround hook shot. No good. Birch again with the rebound.
Second and third opportunities.
It's a foul, and Birch will shoot a 1-and-1.
Right now, this duo of Phillips and Bender is looking unstoppable. 16 and 10 from these players. I mean, nothing better you can ask for. If you're Coach Caputo, you got to be happy with the play of your stars right now.
Really good backcourt for the Raiders.
Absolutely. And then down low, Birch is pulling down, it seems, every rebound.
59.3 to go in the first half.
32-18, Lady Raiders.
Birch's first free throw is good. She'll get a second. Second free throw is also good.
Now that is the first and second points of the night for Faith Birch. She played great defensively and on the boards. You wonder if that's going to get her offense going.
McQueen will check into the game, so will Powell for Birch and Phillips. Here come the Leopards. It's with number 5, Watson. Watson to Williamson. Back to Watson. Inside. Back outside for 3. No good. Leopards get the offensive rebound. They try and kick it. But Boris is there to steal it. Here comes Bender. It's a 3-on-1 for the Raiders. Bender, the pass to Powell. Powell, the layup is good. 30 seconds remaining. 36-18 Raiders.
Love the unselfish play of the backcourt for the Raiders. They're looking for the pass going down the lane every time.
Crossover move. Gets into the lane. Blocked by McQueen.
Ooh, Nalita's just going to walk away from that one. That's a nice block.
21 seconds remain in the first half. It'll be Leopards ball underneath. The long pass can't be handled.
Steal for Bender.
Bender will take it and score the easy layup. There's 15 seconds remaining, 38-18 Raiders. Watson takes the ball with 7 seconds. 6. Backcourt violation on the Leopards. The Raiders will have a chance to get a shot off before the half.
Phillips and Birch are both going to check in for this last possession. Looks as though the Raiders are going to try and get 40 before halftime.
5.9 seconds remaining in the first half. 38-18 Raiders. Morris will inbound to Phillips. 4 seconds.
3,
Phillips
2.
through the lane. The pass to Birch is off the rim. No shot for the Raiders, but at the end of the first half, the score, Liberty Leopards 18, your Warren G. Harding Raiders 38. Phillips will control the offense.
Let's see if she can continue to do what she was doing in the first half. She was playing great basketball.
Here's Powell. Powell on the left wing. Back to Powell. Powell, cross-court pass to Phillips. Phillips traveled. It'll be Liberty ball.
I don't know about that call there, Cam.
Questionable travel call there by the officials. Here comes Liberty's Watson. Raiders come back out in the 2-3 zone. Liberty, the pass inside. Layup, no good. Back out to Williamson. Over to Watson at the top of the key. Watson, post move. No good. Again, the rebound by Williamson. And one for the Leopards.
Looks as though the Leopards are definitely going to attack the inside this half.
38-20 Leopards. 7:23 remaining in the third quarter. First free throw from Williamson is good.
All right. Well, this is how the Leopards definitely wanted to come back and start this half.
Here comes Phillips. Here come the Raiders. Here goes a three. Good! Alyssa Williamson from downtown. Raiders lead 41-27.
Way to retaliate to that and one on the other side.
It'll be a jump ball. Liberty will retain possession with the arrow. What? Three-pointer for Liberty is good.
Liberty's coming out offensively strong this half.
Liberty steals the
what
long
a save.
pass. Here's Watson. Here come the Leopards. Watson, right-handed drive. It'll go out of bounds, but it'll stay here with the Leopards.
6 points for the Leopards so far this quarter. It looks as though they've possibly figured out an offensive game plan.
Here's the inbound. It goes to number 11, Demi Watson. Watson, Euro step.
Good block by Faith
Blocked
Birch.
by Faith Birch. Birch gets it out to Phillips. Here comes Phillips. Advance pass to Bender. Bender, right-handed layup is good.
Another assist for Phillips. And another make for Bender. 16 and 14 between them two.
Three-pointer for the Leopards. No good. Here's Smith. Smith throws it up and one. Braden Morris with the foul.
The Leopards are coming out strong right now in the second half. They're definitely looking to try and claw back into this game. They're not giving up at all.
And if you're the Raiders, you can't get too complacent, Robbie.
Absolutely. If you're the Raiders, you got to stay on the on attack mode. You can't let this Leopard team fight back. They are not a team that's going to just lay down and take it. They are a scrappy group.
Shooting two for the Leopards is number 22, Cynthia Smith.
They're really great free throw shooting. And I think I've only seen one missed free throw with the Leopards tonight.
Here comes Phillips. Phillips, cross-court pass. Williamson for three! Raiders lead 46-27.
Another assist for Phillips.
Transition 3 for the Leopards. No good. Rebound. Leopards. Leopards were triple teamed. They're going to call a foul.
That's the second and third opportunities we were talking about, though. Another offensive rebound for the Leopards this half.
That foul on number 3, Alicia Williams. Watson will throw the inbound pass for the Leopards. It's out at the top of the key for Williamson. Williamson the 3. Good. The Leopards are coming out hot, Robbie.
They definitely are. And if you're the Raiders, you got to try to stop them in their tracks now because they're getting hot from the perimeter. And that's
the pass from Phillips goes to Bender. Bender 4-3. No good. I'm sorry, that was Williams. Here come the Leopards. Leopards, fast break. Right-hand layup, no good. That seemed like a make-up no call from the officials there, Robbie. It'll stay with the Leopards, though, underneath. Checking into the game for the Raiders is number 42, Carly Heilman. For number 20, Braden Morris.
Let's see if the Raiders are able to slow down this Leopard offense. This Leopard offense has been lethal so far in this third quarter.
Inbound goes to number 20. Right-handed dribble. It's over to Williamson. Williamson, the 15-footer is good.
And Williamson is definitely starting to get hot for these Leopards.
Here comes Phillips down the lane. Pass to Bender. Bender, the mid-range is good. It'll be a timeout, Raiders. Ladies and gentlemen, WSCN would like to point out that before the game this evening, the Lady Raiders recognized tragically departed team member Jeremiah Barnes. Jeremiah, we miss you, and both Raider teams dedicate their season to you.
Absolutely, rest easy. Now, I would like to point out the Lady Raiders have done a good job. The Leopards have come out absolutely lethal on offense, and the Raiders are just matching them. They're matching them. Now, obviously, the Leopards have a little bit of an advantage this quarter, but the Lady Raiders are trying to maintain this lead. They are not giving. They are going to keep attacking. They are not going to just sit there and try to hold the ball. This is a team that looks to score, and they're going to keep trying to pour the points on.
5 out there for the Raiders is Birch, Phillips, Williams, Heilman, and Bender. Here's number 5, Watson for the Leopards. Watson works on Phillips. Cross-court pass. To the corner. Drive baseline. It's blocked by Birch again. Oh, but the outlet pass is stolen by the Leopards. It'll be a blocking foul on Carly Heilman, and the Leopards will retain possession.
Now, it looks as though the Leopards have done a good job of cutting down on the turnovers they had in the first half. They're starting to figure out this Raider defense, and they're finding good pass lanes.
Watson will throw the inbound pass. Three-pointer for Liberty. The deep 3 is good. Liberty cuts the lead to 48-35. Here's Phillips. Phillips, the pass to the corner. Bender, 2. No good. Off the fingertips of Heilman. Watson will take it for the Leopards. Pass it out to the right wing.
If you're the Raiders here, you definitely need to stop. This team is starting to get hot right now.
Crossover move, but the layup is no good. Here comes Williams. Williams to Heilman. Heilman down low. The pass to Birch. Birch is fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Looks as though the Lady Raiders are trying to get a season home opener win the same way the boys did on Tuesday night.
Birch's first free throw rattles around the rim and goes out.
Birch is having a little bit of trouble from the line tonight. She's still having a good night overall, but it looks as if something they definitely need to improve.
The Raiders as a whole haven't shot free throws well today.
Meanwhile, the Leopards have missed just 1.
Second free throw for Birch is good. It's 49-35 Raiders. 4:19 left in the quarter. Phillips guards Watson closely. Raiders go back to man-to-man. Blocking foul on Birch. The Leopards will again retain possession.
Birch is a very physical presence down low. That looked as though her feet were set, and it kind of looked like the Leopards drove into her, but they're going to call.
Williams, mid-range is good.
Williams is getting steaming hot for this Leopards team right now. This is a player they definitely do not want to mess with.
It's with Bender on the right wing. Bender drives the pass to Heilman. It's going to be a foul. Raiders will have it underneath.
Williams for the Leopards has 16 points right now, and most of it in the third quarter. This Leopards team is definitely clawing back into this game right now. This is something you do not want for the Raiders.
Double dribbles. The Leopards will take possession.
Costly turnovers at this point in the game. The Leopards are really hot right now. They're sliced this lead in half. The Raiders are up just 12 now. 37-49, 3 minutes left in the third. 3:51 left in the third. You wonder, are the Leopards going to be able to get back into this game and possibly make this really close?
Score is 49-37. 3:47 remaining. Crossover move. The drive into the lane, no good. Heilman has the rebound. She gets it out to Phillips. Phillips driving down the left wing. Phillips crossover move is stolen. It'll be a loose ball. It'll stay here with the Raiders.
Now, Phillips hasn't had the ball in her hands too much in this third quarter, and you wonder if that's part of the reason why the Raiders have lost a little bit of their momentum. Do you think they should get it back into the hands of Phillips?
Inbound pass to Bender for three. No good. Heilman gets the rebound. Over to Faith Birch. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll go to the Leopards. The Leopards are starting to gain momentum here, Robbie.
What a play by the Leopards defender there. To block / rip the ball from Faith Birch is not something easily done down low.
It's not with the Leopards. Drive, left side, no good. Here comes Birch. Birch runs the floor. Faith Birch tries to go coast to coast, but it's no good. The loose ball goes off of the Raiders. It'll be Liberty ball.
Off the knee of Diamond Phillips. Now the Leopards are having a lot of success shooting the ball, and you wonder if they got to stop driving in on Faith Birch and Carly Heilman. They're not getting easy baskets down there, but
the Raiders,
much success shooting.
The Raiders now press. Liberty's going to get out of it, though. The ball's with number 22, Cynthia Smith. Birch guarding her closely. Smith drives in. The layup is airballed.
Once again,
it's out to Phillips. Phillips in transition. The crossover is tipped away, but it'll stay here with the Raiders.
With so much success shooting the ball, you wonder why they continue to try to drive in on Faith Birch. They continue to try and go in on Faith Birch, and it's just not working.
Phillips, the inbound. Back to Phillips in the corner. Phillips, the three. Bang!
There we go. Just what the Lady Raiders need right there. Phillips with a huge jump shot to make it a 15-point lead.
52-37, 2.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Here's Smith. The deep three from the Leopards is no good. Raiders get the rebound. It's with Bender. Bender slows down the Raiders' offense. Blocking foul. Raiders will have it underneath.
Now, Nalina McQueen is back into the game. And McQueen had a little bit of a spark herself in the second half, playing good defense and physical offense.
Demi Watson with the foul. They'll give the ball to Phillips.
I like Phillips inbounding the ball. Very smart passing from her tonight.
Checked into the game is number 20, Braden Morris. She'll have the ball now. Morris turns it over, but gets it right back. Great hustle there from Morris. Now she runs the floor. Morris. Floater off the back iron. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay here with the Raiders, the possession arrow.
Hard work and hustle from Braden Morris right there.
Raiders again have it underneath. 52-37 Raiders. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Phillips inbounds to Bender. Bender in the right-hand corner. Bender works on her man. Baseline. The pass to Carly Heilman will be in vain. She stepped on the line. It'll be Leopards' ball.
Yeah, the Raiders are really starting to turn up on the turnovers here in the second half. A long ball for the Leopards.
Home run pass. Here comes Williams. Williams in the layup. No good. Raiders get the rebound. Here comes Bender. Bender has it stolen by Watson. McQueen tries to chase down block, but it's not going to happen. The layup is good. Here comes Phillips the other way. Phillips drives. Layup is no good.
We are seeing a completely different Leopards team right now in this game.
The Raiders wanted a foul there. They won't get one.
Despite being 13, it almost feels as if the Leopards have control of this third quarter.
Checking into the game is Nalita Williams and Faith Birch. Here come the Leopards. Here's Smith. Smith drives. The kick out. Three-pointer for the Leopards. No good. Rebounded by Bender. Bender in transition. Bender, the lob past the Birch. Birch underneath. She gets the layup to go. 54-39 Raiders.
That's just what you want to see if you're the Raiders right now. Birch's first points down low.
Here comes Smith. 2-3 zone for the Raiders. Watson. Cross-court pass. Another cross-court pass over to Watson. It's going to be a foul on the Raiders. It'll stay here with the Leopards.
It looked like a little bit of a push-off for the Leopards right there. But the Raiders grabbed on too, so I can see it going both ways. Good call by the ref.
43.6 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Pass goes to number 4, Nevaeh Dixon. 4-3. It's airballed. It'll go back to the Raiders.
After a hot start from the perimeter in the third quarter, the Leopards have airballed their last two. And if you wonder if that's going to show a little bit of a change in their offense.
Here comes Phillips. 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. Raiders may hold for the last shot. Phillips runs the offense, takes it towards the left wing. Here's Bender. Bender back to Phillips. Phillips, the spot up three. No good.
Would have been huge.
Here comes Smith. 18 seconds remain in the quarter. Smith tries to force the issue. 15 seconds now. 10 seconds. Almost stolen by Phillips. Liberty works it around. 6 seconds. The foul with 4.8 seconds left.
Well, they've just fouled the Leopards' best shooter as well.
Williamson will go to the line to shoot too.
Williamson has been a red-hot shooting tonight.
First shot is no good from Williamson.
That's a break for the Raiders.
Second shot, no good. Birch gets the rebound, the outlet to Phillips. 2 seconds left. 1 second. Phillips tries to throw up the heave, but it's no good. And at the end of the third quarter, the score
54-39. Now, that was a great quarter for the Leopards. They really cut into this lead, and you wonder what's going to happen in this fourth as the Leopards have built in a lot of momentum.
Phillips shooting free throws. There was a foul apparently called on that last play. The first one is good. It's 55-39. Second free throw also good. And now officially at the end of the third quarter, the score, Liberty Leopards 39, Warren G. Harding Lady Raiders 56. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were planning on attending the Warren G. Harding boys basketball game on Saturday against the Massillon Tigers, that game has been moved to December 30th. That game is at home. The Massillon Tigers football team is still in the state playoffs, so that game was moved to, again, to December 30th. Robbie, how do you think the Raiders hold off another Leopard surge?
Well, they just need to stick with their aggressive defense. In the third quarter, the Raiders didn't get a lot of steals and turnovers that they were generating in the first half. They were really getting into the passing lanes in the first half, and it seems as though the Leopards have found a way to get around it, and they're not disrupting passes as much as they were.
The 5 for the Raiders is Bender, Birch, Williams, Phillips, and Powell. Leopards drive. Foul on the Raiders. She'll shoot 2. Shooting 2 for the Leopards is number 11, Demi Watson.
I believe that is Birch's 3rd foul of the night.
Got to be careful not to get her in foul trouble, Robbie.
Absolutely. That's their tower down low.
First free throw, no good.
After a hot start at the free throw line tonight, only missing 1 through the first 2.5 quarters of play, they've missed their last 3.
Second free throw is good. Birch gets the ball out quickly. The outlet goes to Phillips. Phillips into the corner. Here's Bender. Bender is rejected. It'll stay here with the Raiders.
Looks as though the Raiders are trying to pick up the tempo there. They were coming out very fast and aggressive on offense.
Trying to catch the Liberty Leopards napping.
Absolutely.
Phillips to inbound. Phillips gets it into Birch. Birch, the mid-range. Airballed. Saved by Williams. Powell taps it out of bounds, and it'll be Leopards ball.
Another turnover for the Raiders. The second half has not been their game.
Here come the Leopards. Right-hand side. Drives with the left hand. We've got a carry on the Leopards. Raiders will take possession underneath their own basket.
Can't do that.
Here comes Phillips on the right side.
Phillips has 21 on the night.
Here's Williams. Williams to the cutting Bender. Foul. Bender will shoot 2. Score 56-40 Raiders. 7:21 remaining in the game.
The duo of Phillips and Bender have combined for 37 points tonight. And it's really just driven this Raiders team to this huge lead that they have.
Bender's first free throw is no good. She's encouraged by her teammate Birch. Second free throw goes. Leopards will have the ball underneath their own basket. The inbound will go to number 11, Demi Watson. Watson, out to Watson. Hard pick set by Liberty.
Almost lost it.
The three-pointer for Liberty is no good. Rebounded by Liberty. The putback is fouled. Liberty will shoot 2. Going to the line is number 11, Demi Watson.
I believe the foul is on Diamond Phillips.
That's her 4th foul, Robbie.
Oh, no, that was Powell's 4th foul. The Leopards doing a good job getting to the line.
First,
they need to just continue to execute there if they want to get back into this game. With just 7 minutes left, down 17, that's a lot of ground to make up.
second free throw, no good. The putback is no good. The Leopards again with the offensive rebound. And now an and one for the Leopards. That's Williamson.
Williamson again with the and one. If she continues to convert these, this could be a very, very, very long night.
Raiders gave the Leopards a second and a third opportunity there.
Something you can't do with this Leopards team.
Williamson's first free throw, or only free throw, is no good. That ball's going to be off Birch. It'll stay here with the Leopards.
The Leopards have a chance to get a 4 to 5 point swing this possession.
Checking into the game for the Raiders is number 42, Carly Heilman, for Faith Birch. Ball goes to the corner. Great ball fake. No good, though. Williamson gets another rebound. Again, the rebound from Williamson. It's over to Watson. Watson drives. And another foul on the Raiders.
The Leopards continue to get opportunities this possession. What is this, 6 to 7 second chances? I mean, come on. The Raiders cannot allow this to happen.
Watson will shoot 2.
And that is the Raiders' 10th foul. They are now in the double technical.
Liberty now in the double bonus. Liberty with 5 fouls. Raiders have 2. They have 2 more to give.
Way to correct me, Cam. Not double technical, double bonus.
Double technical and someone will be thrown out of the game.
Let's hope we don't see that. Now the Raiders really need to collapse on Williamson. She's been an absolute wrecking crew for the Raiders defense. She's had this almost the same impact as Diamond Phillips has had for us.
Between Williams and Watson, the Liberty Leopards have clawed themselves back somewhat in the game.
Absolutely, and you got to believe at this point they still can. There's 6 minutes and 44 seconds left in this game, and it's just a 15-point deficit, and Liberty's going to the free throw line. The Raiders need to go back to the original game plan. They need to just collapse on defense.
We're ready to resume play.
They need to get their best and most physical defender on Williamson.
Coming to the line for the Leopards is number 5, Delia Watson.
With 10 fouls, Williamson's the last one you want to foul. Her free throws tonight have been very, very, very good.
Watson's first free throw was good. Second free throw also good.
This Liberty team is a very fundamentally sound free throw shooting team. Being in the double bonus could really hurt the Raiders here.
Here comes Phillips. Phillips over to Williams. Williams inside to Morris. Morris has it stolen. Here comes Demi Watson. Watson, the spin move.
And another
foul on Phillips. The score is 57-44 Raiders, 6:26 remaining in the game.
You got to wonder with a double spin move into a double team if that should have been an offensive foul.
Demi Watson to shoot 2. Watson's first free throw is no good. And if the Leopards made half their free throws, Robbie, they'd really be back in this game.
Well, with as many as they've shot tonight, you got to expect that they would miss this many. I would still say their rate's got to be at least in the 60th percentile.
Second free throw is good. Carly's inbound pass almost goes out of bounds. It does, and now it's stolen by the Leopards. Watson, right-handed layup, no good. Rebound, no good. Williams gets the rebound, gets it back out to Phillips. Phillips saves it.
Nice
Phillips,
pass.
the cross-court pass.
There we go.
Cutting
Bender. It seems as though whenever the Leopards are just so close to getting within the double-digit lead, Phillips finds a way to make a nice pass to Bender, and they get the lead right back up there.
It's going to be another foul on the Raiders.
This sends them to the line. This double bonus could really, really have a huge effect on this game. It is 59-45 Raiders.
Number 22, Cynthia Smith, will shoot 2. The score 59-45 Raiders. 5:56 remaining in the game. First free throw is good.
Leopards continue to shoot good at the charity strike.
Second free throw no good. Rebound Morris. Morris out to Phillips. Phillips on the left side drives. That'll be a blocking foul on the Leopards. Raiders will retain possession.
And Phillips will go to the line. Oh.
The inbound pass goes to Morris. Morris back to Phillips. Phillips to Williams.
And Caputo is advising his team to just spread out and hold the ball.
Phillips. The layup is no good. Heilman gets the rebound. She'll be fouled. Carly Heilman will go to the line.
That is now the 7th foul for the Leopards, putting them in the bonus.
Carly Heilman will shoot 2 for the shooting foul.
Now, do you think the Raiders should stick with the advice of Coach Caputo here, as he was advising them to sit back and kind of just hold the ball?
It'll be timeout Raiders. That might be what they're discussing in this timeout, Robbie.
Absolutely. With a 13-point lead with 5.5 left to play, you got to hold the ball. I mean, especially with the way the Leopards have been clawing and fighting their way back into this game. And now in the double bonus, you got to take at least 30 seconds of possession here. There is no shot clock. Take advantage.
Yep.
And these free throws could be very big. Heilman is 1 for 1 for the night. Let's see how she does at the charity strike.
Again, Liberty will be in the double bonus for the rest of the game. The Raiders in the single bonus. This game could come down to free throw shooting, Robbie.
Absolutely.
We're just about ready for play.
Now, this quarter, it's been 2.5 minutes long, but it feels so much longer due to the bonuses.
Yeah.
There's at least 10 free throws shot in, and it's just free throws cannot dictate this game right now. If you're the Raiders, you do not want to blow this lead off of being fouls.
Number 42, Carly Heilman, will step to the line. She'll shoot 2 free throws. First free throw, no good. Second free throw is good. 60-46. Raiders lead. 55 minutes and 33 seconds remain. Here comes Smith. Smith behind the back move. But it's stolen by Morris. Morris out in transition. She's going to slow it down to Phillips. Phillips over to Williams. The pass goes to Bender.
On the Raiders, I would stay in the hands of my playmakers, Bender and Phillips right now.
Bender, crossover move. The pass is stolen by Williamson.
Costly
Phillips
turnover.
comes back to try to defend. Williamson the dish to Watson.
What a block
and
by
it's
Bender.
rejected by Bender.
What a block by Bender to prevent points at such a crucial point of the game. You wonder if Williamson should have kept it and took it herself.
Liberty will have the ball underneath the basket. Watson will defend the inbound pass, or Phillips will defend the pass. Three-pointer in the corner for Liberty.
And it goes on the
in and
shooter's
out
roll.
and back in.
The shooter's roll indeed. Oh my God.
Phillips, been moved. Oh, we've 2 defenders in their tracks. The pass to Morris over to Heilman.
And it's
Heilman
good.
Gets the layup to go. 62-49 Raiders. What a play there by Phillips.
And you can see the visible frustration on this Leopards team right now.
Another steal from Phillips. Phillips crossover move. She's going to be fouled. Raiders will have the ball out of bounds.
And once again, Phillips making plays for this Raider team right when they need it. It seems anytime this Raider team starts to drag or the Leopards make a huge shot, Phillips makes a play that gets the team going up, gets the energy going again. Dropping 2 defenders on the last possession, that's huge. Then Heilman with a nice little floater.
Diamond Phillips will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Score 62-49 Raiders. 4:33 left in the game.
Looks as though the Leopards are going to discuss a game plan of how they can try and get this. I mean, with 4.5 minutes left, it still feels like there's so much time left. The 13-point deficit is not inachievable, especially the way they've shot three-pointers.
And especially with both teams in the bonus. Carly
Yes.
Heilman will lag behind the play to defend a long pass from the Leopards.
Yeah, they have not shot away from throwing that long ball. And if you're the Raiders, you honestly have to really defend the perimeter at this point because the Leopards, with the way they shot at the beginning of that third quarter, they can honestly get their three-point going anytime.
Phillips, the first of the 1-and-1. It's good. She'll get a second.
Very nice shooter at the line.
Phillips with 22 points on the night. Looking to make it 23. Second free throw is good. 64-49 Raiders.
Despite being the smallest on the court, making the biggest plays.
It's with the point guard, Watson. Watson behind the back pass.
Little
Sends
possibly
Phillips
gets away
sliding.
with a shove. And it leads to a Leopards three.
And Smith hits the three.
Oh,
Here come the Raiders. Phillips will be looking to get the ball and take her revenge. But here comes Bender. Bender to Phillips. Phillips drives. The dish to Heilman. It
and
goes!
Heilman gets the bounce. That is
What?
Heilman's 6th point of the game, 3 for 3.
What a pass from Phillips there. Drives
Like
it in the lane to penetrate and dishes to Heilman. Morris with the foul. She fouls Smith. The Leopards will go to the line to shoot the double bonus.
And it's getting a little chippy down there. There's some bad blood between these teams, definitely.
Number 22, Cynthia Smith, will step to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Now, Brayden Morris needs to watch yourself because that is something you cannot do right now.
The last thing the Raiders need is a technical.
Absolutely. The Lady Leopards are very good free throw shooters. They have been very good at the line tonight. And once again, nothing but net.
This is Cynthia Smith who makes her first free throw.
Carly Heilman has been very good down low. Although a turnover or two, Heilman has been, she's 3 for 3 down low, all in the paint.
Both free throws are good for the Leopards. Phillips, the long pass. That'll go out of bounds. It'll be Leopards ball, 66-54, 3:49 left.
The Leopards hit a 3 here. They get it within single digits. Faith Birch will check back into the game. Feels so long since she's been in. You wonder why they haven't had their physical defender in there. Despite being in foul trouble, I mean, it's the end of the game. It's the fourth quarter. It's good to see her check back in.
Smith has it ripped by Williams. Williams tries to get it across half court. The pass goes to Morris. Morris drives. Morris, the pass to Williams. She dropped her defender. Raiders look to hold the ball. It'll be a timeout for Coach Caputo.
Brayden Morris, a very physical player, and it's just what the Raiders need right now, as it looks like it's getting a little chippy down there.
And Morris, you know, brings that fear factor into her opponents.
Absolutely. Do you think there's any love lost between these teams, Cam?
No, sir.
I heard before the game that they were talking a little trash to each other, and you know, you like to see good competition, especially with the Raiders jumping out to that early lead. You felt as if they were like had complete control of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Then the third quarter, the Leopards get this huge surge, and you don't know what's going to happen. And right now, the Raiders have a chance to hold on to this lead and take a nice season home opener win.
The Leopards in the double bonus. They have 2 more fouls to give before the Raiders shift into the double bonus.
The Raiders really just need to watch themselves and make sure to keep the hands off and make sure that you don't give the Leopards free points at the free throw line. Very lethal shooting team.
You know, we've been talking about Phillips, but Bender also has her share of points. She's got 19 on the night.
Absolutely. The duo is combined for 42. And that, I mean, at a 66 points, 42 points between your backcourt duo, it's exactly what you want to see.
And between the Raiders' backcourt and, you know, their 2 studs down low, Faith Birch and Carly Heilman, the Raiders could go far this season.
Absolutely. The Raiders' defense is very tough and physical, too. I mean, 10 fouls off all it's physical defense. They play a very smash-mouth way.
Phillips to inbound. The pass goes to Bender in the corner. Bender, the mid-range jumper. No good. Smith gets the rebound. It's back out to Williamson, who's checked back into the game. Back to Smith.
Williamson and Smith are very good shooters, and the Raiders really need to watch them around the perimeter.
Here's Williamson over to Watson. Watson comes off the screen, drives. Right-handed layup, no good. Rebound, Morris. Morris gets the pass off to Phillips. Phillips driving down the left side. Stops and slows the offense down. Here's Williams.
Very smart play by Phillips.
Williams double teamed into the corner to Faith Birch. Birch the pass to Phillips. And it looks like the Raiders are going to try and hold the ball. 2:50 remaining in the game.
A good decision by the floor general, Phillips, to try and slow down the pace right here.
Phillips
now,
dribbles around, gets into space. Here's Bender. Bender the pass to Faith Birch. Birch will be fouled. She'll go to the line. 2 shots.
Now, with them starting to hold the ball, this is when you'll see the Leopards get a very physical pressure, high like
intensity.
Intensity, absolutely. The Leopards are really going to come out here and try to play some serious defense, being down by 12 with 2:38 left.
Birch will shoot her first free throw.
Birch has struggled at the line tonight. 1 for 4.
First shot is good.
Big moments, big players.
Birch seemed to be stretching her calf between free throws. Second shot is good. 68-54. 2:38 remaining in the game. Raiders lead. It's 7 points for Faith Birch. Watson gets it over to Smith. Smith, the spin move. Tipped, but Williamson, the mid-range, no good. It's back out for the Leopards. Leopards get it down low. She's double teamed. Raiders will tip it, but it'll be off the Raiders. Liberty Leopards will retain possession underneath the basket. Checking into the game now is number 21, Michaela Powell. Turnaround jumper from Williamson, no good. Birch gets the rebound. The outlet pass to Bender. Bender's got a lane. Bender, the right-handed scoop layup, can't go. It's going to be with the Leopards.
Cam, with it being down by 14 with 2:08, do you feel this game is starting to get pulled away from the Leopards?
It's starting to get out of reach, especially because the Raiders are starting to hold the ball smartly.
Yeah, the clock management of the Raiders is very key.
Watson drives. It'll be tipped. It'll be off the Raiders, though. Liberty will keep the ball.
If you're the Leopards, you have to look for quick shots, and I would start to try and work the perimeter. If I'm the Leopards, I would getting it into the hands of my star, Williamson. Williamson's been a very good shooter tonight, and she can be lethal in the perimeter.
Watson's inbound pass goes to Williamson. Williamson tries to drive. Back out to Watson. 4-3. No good. Rebound Birch. Birch tries to dribble out of pressure. She will. She'll get out in space. Here's Bender.
Way to maintain the handle there.
Bender had an open three, but she'll elect to run some clock. She gets it over to Phillips. 1:42 remaining.
Ooh.
Phillips. Good handles from Phillips. She dribbles around. Here's Williams. Williams at the top of the key. Raiders definitely wasting some time. 1:30 remaining in the game. Phillips has it stolen by Watson. Watson over to Williamson. Williamson, right-handed layup is good. 1:23 remains now. 68-56, Raiders. Williams to Bender. Bender drives to the right side. Right-handed layup. She'll be fouled. She'll go to the line for two. 68-56 Raiders, 1:11 left in the game.
That puts the Raiders into the double bonus now. And if you're the Leopards, that's almost exactly what you want. That's a quick possession by the Raiders. They kept them under 10 seconds there. And
First free throw good.
They do not get lucky, as she will sink the free throw.
That'll be 20 points for Bender.
Make it 21.
Raiders now have two players over 20 points. Kamara Bender and India Phillips have 21 points and 23 points respectively. Diamond Phillips. Smith. Here's Smith. Over to number 32, the three. No good. Faith Birch has the rebound.
Yet
and it
another
looks like
rebound.
it's going to be out of reach for the Leopards here. Phillips dribbles out of pressure. Phillips to Birch. Birch over to Bender. Bender drives. Right-handed layup, no good. Powell tries to put it back, but it's blocked by the Leopards. 40 seconds remain. Jump ball. It'll stay with the Raiders. 39 seconds remain.
Faith Birch has absolutely crashed the boards tonight. If I had to put a number on it, I would assume that she's in the high teens. She has been all over every rebound tonight.
Phillips inbounds to Birch. Birch gets through the double team. The left-hand scoop layup is good. 33 seconds remain.
That was a little Cameron Nupp-esque, wasn't it?
No. There's a reason I'm not on the team. 25 seconds remain.
Another rebound for Birch.
The chant from the crowd is, hey, hey, goodbye, as the Raiders certainly have put this one out of reach. India Phillips will dribble out the clock. Diamond Phillips, I'm sorry.
Diamond Phillips has been an absolute stud tonight with 23 points and very, very, very key assists.
And she'll dribble the game out. Ladies and gentlemen, the Raiders win. Your final score, Liberty Leopards 56. Your Warren G. Harding Lady Raiders 72. Hey,